Hello Kerbaliers, it's Jolly Roger and I'm back with the flight tests for Chapter 3 of PFC 6. Let's go out to the ship and I'll show you how I set up. First, I align the plane to the catapult, making sure the front wheel is over the catapult. Once I have it pretty much set, I will start the engines and hit the brakes. Then I place the plane on the catapult, and once it's settled, I hit the SAS. Then we move on to the next plane, doing the same thing. I align the plane to the catapult and set the front wheel over it. Hit the brakes and the engines, lower it, and once it's settled, hit the SAS. For planes that have command chairs or open cockpit, I have to align it and drop it on the catapult first. Then I have to make the Kerbal exit and reseat them. Once he's seated, then we can turn on the engines, set the brakes, and hit SAS. We're ready to battle. Okay, for the first group that passed tech inspection, we have the Sayasari from Hojo's. We have the Eurofighter from Kyle. We have the X-27 from Arif. And the Viper Mark IV from the Amazing Cowpig. Love that name. For the main competition, I would hit an F5 before I started the competition. That way I could just revert back after each round. No problems in launching, we're good to go. Pilots ready? Fight! Just a reminder, these battles here are just an exhibition to make sure, it's a fun way to make sure that the planes will fly with the AI pilot. first plane out is the Eurofighter. Then the X-27 is taken out by a beautiful missile strike. And the Sayasari takes out the Viper. In the second group, we have the curb top F-23 Black Widow II by Motoki. We have the Cu-1 Phantom M by Arvid. We have the Delta Digger from Greg. And the RR-136T Sparrowhawk from Rocketing Racer. Let's get them in the air and see how they fly.
I was certain he had seen my National Security Agency recruitment files.
We have another clean launch. BDA's AI pilot was in a good mood and working very well today.
Begets more violence.
The Delta Digger is the first one out, quickly followed by the Phantom. The Aerohawk takes some damage and seems to have some wing parts lodged in the airframe.
Care for people
Arrowhawk ditches in the water, making the Black Widow the winner of this group. In the next group, we have the BX-28 Osprey by BV Flyer. We have the Mosquito Mark II from Lone Wolf Joe. The Angry Koi ABOC from Jolly Roger Aerospace. And Dun Dun Dun, no really, that's the name of it, Dun 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 by Dun Dun. And in case you're wondering, there's the capsule buried inside the plane. So it does have a cockpit. We have another clean takeoff and we're good for battle. Pilots ready? Fight! The Mosquito is the first one out. The Osprey is the next one out. The Angry Koi is the last one out, making the Dun 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 the winner. Because I'm free, free falling. I'm actually surprised he survived that. For the last group, we have the Sails 35 Mark I by Sails. We have the KO 20 by Ash. We have the F001 Twister by Max. And the Hurricane Cat 3 from Sam. We have another clean launch, which makes this PFC the first PFC that had absolutely no troubles launching the planes. First one out is the KO 20. The next one out is the Sails 35 Mark I. The F-001 Twister takes out the Hurricane Cat 3 and becomes the winner of this group. We have a really good group of planes this time around, and I want to thank everybody for sending in their crafts. I also want to wish everybody good luck. After rolling the dice to set the matchups, here are the brackets for PFC 6 Chapter 3, Episode 2, and Episode 3. Just a reminder, I still need a few more planes for Chapter 4. Details on how to get those into me are in the description along with the rules. I was thinking of starting my subscribers design series back up. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time, Kerbaliers.